And I think there's also this thing we also believe. Everybody says, go back home, gather money, go back home and set up a business. I know many people who've gone home, family, friends who've gone back home, set up business, and after a couple of years, they've gone back to square one. You know why? Because business actually have ethics. Did you see the news that just came up some days ago about a business owners leaving Nigeria because they've set up business and Nigerians just keep conning them, like it went viral. So there's so people just say, oh, go back home, set up business, go back home, set up business, you know. I am a crooner. If you can find happiness wherever you are, that's what should happen, literally, because you need happiness, you need safety, you need peace, you need, you know, peace of mind. And many of us have found that outside Nigeria.
My advice to people, for everybody watching, it is not compulsory, it is not mandatory even that you have to come back to Nigeria before you can make life. I have persons here in Dubai, they have houses here, they have properties here. As expensive as Dubai is, people are still making life here. As people are complaining Dubai is bad, Dubai is this, they have properties here, they have shops here. Nigerians, you understand? Even in Turkey, yeah, all over. You, in the poorest country in the world, you find a Nigerian person there making.
You have a comment here that says from Oni, who is about to join us. He says you can buy a house.
Yeah, honestly, I was listening to that conversation, and it was a bit.
How are you doing about that?
I can see some of the things that he's saying, but yeah, it's different. So for someone like me, what would it take for me to return back to Nigeria? Honestly,
hold on, Oni. Before you even continue, where are you calling us from?
Okay, I'm currently in the UK. I'm actually I've just moved here temporarily. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I really find what I'm trying to say is I find it really interesting that for someone like me, what's going to make me actually move back? You know, I think migration has actually changed over the years. You know, back in the days, people were leaving Nigeria to go look for money. You know, that's what migration was about. Like the older generation, it's changed a lot. You know, people are actually going to look for a life. You know, people are going to actually be relevant. You know, and I don't agree that many people earn. There's a lot of people who earn £8 to £10. You know, €8. There's people who are professionals here who earn a lot of good money. You know, and they're building their life. What's life? The home is where you call home. You know, going back to Nigeria as a young person, you know, you're profiled. As a young person, there's a lot of things you can't even enjoy. There's a lot of challenges, you know, as a young person. If you look at Nigeria now, the young people, everybody, I think there's just this mentality that everybody needs to make so much money. Because I heard that man say, I think your uncle say that €40,000 is not a lot of money. It actually is. And I'll say this, I need to be very clear. €40,000 is a lot of money.
No, he was saying
Actually, you know why I say it is a lot of money. You know why I say it's a lot of money in Germany? Yeah, it is a lot of money because there's people. If you look at the average wage of people, I mean, if you earn €8 or €10 an hour, at the end of the year, you're making about 20,000, 18,000, 19,000. So people don't even earn that money. And I'm being honest. So 40,000 is a lot of money. If you earn 40,000 a year, there's not many. 40,000 a year, and you live even in the UK at the moment. A lot of Nigerians, especially students, are earning £8-10 an hour, and they're able to live. You know, so that's why I don't agree that 40,000 is not a lot of money. It actually is. It actually is. What's there's this narrative that we have in Nigeria, and I need to just be. Is this narrative we have in Nigeria that, you know, it's this flex culture where you need to amass this amount of money. It's actually true. You need to amass this kind of money. We worship a lot of money. I'm doing pretty fine. I'm happy. I've moved here. I've just been here for 3 months. I'm originally from Australia. I've lived here for 3 months. I'm here as an expatriate. I know I don't have to obviously flex and say, well, I don't earn £10. I don't earn this kind of money, but I've come here by choice. You know, there's a lot of opportunities. There's professionals. I've got friends who earn like 70, 80,000 per year. You know, in this. So I'm not going to leave that and go to Nigeria, you know, setting up a business. And I think there's also this thing we also believe. Everybody says, go back home, gather money, go back home and set up a business. I know many people who've gone home, family, friends who've gone back home, set up business. And after a couple of years, they've gone back to square one. You know why? Because business actually have ethics. Did you see the news that just came up some days ago about a business owners leaving Nigeria because they've set up business and Nigerians just keep conning them, like it went viral. So there's so people just say, oh, go back home, set up business, go back home, set up business, you know. I am a crooner. If you can find happiness wherever you are, that's what should happen, literally, because you need happiness, you need safety, you need peace, you need, you know, peace of mind. And many of us have found that outside Nigeria. Nigeria is still home. Nigeria is still home, but many people have found that. So I don't get where people just say, oh yeah, go back home, gather money, go back home. If you come here, you can buy, there's houses you can buy. There's parts of Europe where you can buy a house for 30, 40,000 euros. I'm quite traveled, so I can say this clearly. There's people who come to the UK, save up money and go buy houses in other European countries. You don't have to live in London. I live in Manchester at the moment. So you don't have to live in London. I think it's just people, we need to just correct this narrative that if people are going, you don't have to go abroad and get money and come back to Nigeria. You can if you want to, that's your choice. But you can actually create your own life. You can create your own happiness.
Yes.
What I think another mistake a lot of people do is this: they come abroad with the impression that they're going to gather this amount of money, go back home. And some people, it does work. Let me be very clear. Some people, it works. It's worked for so many people. It does work for some people because if you got business, if you're able to run a business, but many people, we can't all become business people. Some people are actually good as employees. Some people are good. So and that's why I needed to correct. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't really agree with that. You know, my friend moved to the UK a couple of months ago. Maybe 3 months ago, because I was coming here, he moved from Nigeria. We met here as well. And I've seen how much he's been able to, I'm seeing how much he's obviously doing, like, you know, pushing. He started off with a £9 an hour job. He's moved on to, like, he's doing really well. And I look at it and I'm like, a couple of months ago, he was, you know, the position where he is now is something that we were thinking, and he's progressing. So you can actually progress. You know, you can, if you've got the qualification, if you come here and you try to better your life. How many people who are on minimum wage are people who are not progressing? You know, if you start at £10, I earn about 37 pounds an hour. You know, that's my salary, you know, but I know I've got friends who earn more, you know, so I'm just saying that people need to understand that you could actually create your own life outside Nigeria. You can't. You actually don't have to. You don't have
outside
to.
Nigeria.
You genuinely don't
have
have
to move back like everybody thinks. Okay.
No worries.
You don't have to. Only, thank you very much. I really appreciate the fact that you called, and I have to say that your own input was very, very. A lot of people agree with you. I also agree with you, and many people are just intrigued by all these things you've said. Hopefully, people can look at what you've said and, you know, take it to heart and know that you do not have to move back if you do not want to. You don't have to follow the trend and follow.
No worries.
Only, thank you very much. Do have an amazing day. I really appreciate your call. Thank you very much. All right. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so we just spoke to Oni of Sydney, who called you from the UK. Please don't be confused by the Sydney in his name, and he shared his own thoughts about moving back to Nigeria. You know, just like Mr. Ken, who called earlier, said he plans to move back, you know, to set up something. And Oni said you do not have to move back to feel fulfilled. Wherever you are, wherever you've been able to build a life for yourself, you can stay there and enjoy your life. Not everybody would also make it as a business person. He shared examples of people that he knew or he knows that have moved back and they were being scammed and they just had to, you know, close everything down and go back. Let's see who else is on the line at the moment. Okay, so Naija Wifey, thank you very much. Naija Wifey says Amala is live. Naija Wifey, please send a request. I'd like to speak to you to hear your own thoughts on this matter. So we are waiting to speak to Mr. Travels. Oh yes, he's here.
Boss, how are you,
Good
sir?
afternoon or good
I'm
morning or
good.
good evening.
Longest time now.
How are you doing, Amalga?
Yeah.
I'm very fine. I'm very fine.
How's
Thank you very
Nigeria?
much for joining. Ade.
Okay.
Sorry,
You went
we
off
disappeared,
before?
but we are back now. No.
Yes,
Not
as
different.
frequent
I'm
as
talking about the
yes.
show,
I've
the
not
fact
been
that we've
seeing
not
it
been
like
doing it
that
as
like before.
frequently as I'd have loved to. Yeah.
Thank God. It's good to see you. It's
Too
good
many
to see
things
you.
were happening, but we are back now. So yes, please.
You know now
Thank you very
now
much. So
from
talk to
Dubai, we
me.
spoke
Where are
some
you
times
calling us
ago,
from?
like I think
Where
3
are you
months.
calling us from?
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I just want people to know that this is where you're calling us from. Shout out to everybody who's joining. Ifeanyi, I see you. Naija,
Well,
I see you.
I
We'll talk in a bit. So yes, please let me hear you.
well, for me, no, actually.
Do you have any plans of
And
moving back?
you know, I have many reasons why I would say that I would moving back to Nigeria, like they say, Ajole Dabile, you gather out the money, you go back home, and at the end of the day, you know, you start life.
Yes.
First of all, I've understood life to some extent. Like you can make life wherever you are. It's not it's not compulsory that you have to be
Wherever you are.
in Nigeria before you make life. You can be in the UK, you make life in the UK. You can be in the US, you make life in the US. You can buy properties in the US. The same investment that you would love to do in Nigeria, you can do that also abroad. Trust me, in Nigeria, we lack basic amenities like like electricity. You can see me clearly, sir, right?
Amenities, yes.
Yes, like electricity, water,
Yes, I can.
Wi-Fi, like say that's internet, and good roads. You know, every other stuff. I believe you understand. So now we don't have all of this in Nigeria, and you want to start up a business in Nigeria. You want to invest in Nigeria. You know, it's you have to consider all these facts. I have a friend. He left. I think 2 years ago. He left Sweden. He got married to a Swedish person. So he left Sweden and he got to Nigeria. He opened up a store and you know, he got clothes, expensive shoes, and at the end of the day, the shop was boggled. You know, they yes, after investing close to
The shop was boggled after he moved
15,000
back home.
euros. You understand? His lifetime savings. He opened the store in Lekki. You understand? And at the end of the day, the shop was boggled. He went to the police station. They said you should start bringing all this. You know the way Nigeria works now. So at the end of the day, it's all gone. He had to just go back to Sweden. Thank God he still has some days on his residence card. If not, to be stranded in Nigeria, he has to go over the visa processes all over again. So my advice to people, for everybody watching, it is not compulsory. It is not mandatory even that you have to come back to Nigeria before you can make life. I have persons here in Dubai. They have houses here. They have properties here. As expensive as Dubai is, people are still making life here. As people are complaining, Dubai is bad, Dubai is this. They have properties here. They have shops here. Nigerians, you understand? Even in Turkey, yeah, all over. In the poorest country in the world, you find a Nigerian person there making it there. So yeah, you find a Nigerian there. So going back to Nigeria and say that okay, it's compulsory that you have to invest. No, to me personally, probably because I'm a travel agent anyway. So it's not compulsory. It's not mandatory. Wherever you are, you can make life there. So that's
it's not compulsory for you.
Yeah. All right, boss. All right.
You can, my brother. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.